So what branding is creating around your business is harmony. It's really like inviting people in. It's about telling them, I have the right solution for you, I understand you, we are sharing the same values we made for each other, and I'm really here to help you. It's much more than just selling something, a product and a service, but with a brand, you're selling a story, you're selling a transformation. So you're here to really serve your audience. And before they're going to buy from you, they need to know, they need to love you, and they need to trust you. So how are you going to do this? It's by giving the right message out to these people. And if you don't have a brand, the message is just going to get lost because you have a business which could be interchangeable with somebody else's business. So why do you want to have a brand? The key points, why do you want to have a brand? The key points about having a brand. First of all, you understand who you're serving. You have an ideal client and you're not for everybody. I think this is really, really key, because how can the people, as I talked about pull and push marketing, definitely, how can you invite people in if they don't know what you do, who you're serving, and what you can help them with? They're not just going to stumble about your website with so many websites around. I don't know, there's billions of websites out there. Nobody's going to find you if they don't understand what you can do for them, because people, when they're online, they're searching for a solution. They're not just browsing. Of course, they might be browsing for fun, but they're definitely looking for a solution to their problem that keeps them awake at night. So branding, first of all, it's key, because you're not going to be for everybody. You have an ideal client. Then you want to be as niche as possible. You want especially at the beginning when nobody knows you, you want to narrow your offering. You want to be very niche, and then you can always extend and get bigger and change. But at the beginning, nobody knows you. You need to concentrate your effort on one specific ideal client to really focus and show what you can do for them and prove with value, so they can know you better, they can love you, they can trust you. What you're offering as well in your business is not just a product and a service. You're working on the concept of problem and solution. So you have a solution to somebody else's problem. They're looking for a solution to their problem. It's working from this concept, and what you're offering is not just a product and a service, but it's a transformation. It could be saving time for a business, it could be saving money, helping somebody transform their life. And this is what your brand is going to help you to give the message out there. You have a story to tell, and who doesn't like stories? Branding is all about storytelling. Definitely say something about it. This is your opportunity to be really creative and say, you're not just selling a product and a service, but you have this whole story, and you know what? This story is unique to you because you have a personal brand, so nobody else has the same brand as you. Nobody else has the same story, so make the most of it. It's really about connecting with your clients at an emotional level. And sometimes what you could share is maybe you went through the same experience that your client is struggling with, but you went already through the process, so you really can help them, and you can share this story. People are going to adhere to this story because you know that you were successful, you found a solution, and they want to do the same with your help. Of course, you are the face behind your brand, and nobody is like you. There's only one like you, so really use this to the full extent, because of course you might have competition. Everybody has competition. Somebody else might have the same business, but they're not going to give the same experience to their client. They're not, because they're not you. You are different. You might be somebody bold and boisterous, or you might be somebody which is much more thoughtful. You're here to listen. You have a lot of care, but it's just be unique, be yourself, and make the most of it. This is your personal brand, and somebody who's going to engage with you is engaging with you and not with somebody else. And the most important, when you have a brand, you position on values and not on price. You definitely don't want to compete on price, because price is what? Somebody else comes next week, have the same product as you, and they offer it at a cheaper price. Guess what? If you're not selling value, somebody else is just going to go to next door neighbor and choose the price. But if you're offering something much more than the price, you're offering a value, you're offering transformation, you're offering a tribe, you're offering connection, you help someone transform their life, guess what? This is much more than the price. It's just so much more. It's a whole story. It's the whole experience that you're selling. So make sure that you position yourself on the value that you're giving and not on the price. Because branding is about positioning yourself on value, not about pricing, because you don't want to be interchangeable. You're offering something unique. You have this personal brand. You are you. Nobody is like you. What you're giving to your client is a personal experience. It's really a lot of value behind it. So, and use your brand to express this message. Use your brand to really, so people can find you, that they understand what kind of value you're giving them. So thanks a lot for listening to this first video about branding. So stay tuned for next week, where I'm going to give you a little exercise to understand really what branding is, or to really help you understand the concept behind branding. So thank you so much for watching. I'm Rachel. I'm your brand and business coach. I'm here to help you transform your business, transform your brand, and transform your life. Thanks a lot for watching, and stay tuned for the next video, where we're going to talk about, have this little exercise about understanding the concept of branding and how to use your brand to create a unique offering. Thanks a lot. Bye bye.